let's talk about dating preferences. This video was so good, you must watch it, and I want to branch off and talk about how it relates to fat phobia and dating. A lot of times when people are asked, why don't you date fat people, trans people, people of color, whatever, they will say, it's just a preference. I'm just not attracted to them. I can't make myself be attracted to someone I'm just not attracted to. The implication here being that preferences are innate, unchanging, and completely independent of any outside factors or societal norms. And therefore, that they are inherently unproblematic. Like, it's not fat phobia, it's just who I am. I can't help it. But I think it's actually a lot more complicated than that.
No, it's not. You cannot force a person to be attracted to you and claim it's fat phobia or transphobia or hate speech or anything else because they aren't attracted to you. It's nonsense. Put down the sandwich. Go exercise. Don't blame others because you think they're fat phobic. Because they are unattracted to you. Guess what? They can be chubby chasers and still not be attracted to you. This is nonsense. This is nightmarish nonsense. No one in their right mind is blaming everyone else because they're not attracted to you or to them. Everyone has a preference. It is normal. It is like an opinion. It is like an individuality. Get over it. There's no systemic anything attached to it. We still make our choices of who we want to date, who we don't, what we're attracted to, and what we're not. Jesus, who let these people on TikTok? My God.
Although, of course, you can't change your sexual orientation, when we see a certain type of body glorified, praised, and labeled as desirable in media, from the time that we can even process those messages, it's not going to not have an impact on us.
Newsflash, that has been around forever, and people have been battling how media, magazines, Hollywood images and promotes a thinner body type. That doesn't make them fat phobic. That's like saying I won't date a religious person because I am religion phobic. You sound like a moron. You do. You are literally taking something, gaslighting it, and blaming everyone else because the person that maybe you're attracted to isn't attracted to you. So it's easier to make a goddamn TikTok video and highlight fat phobia, and blame it on that rather than the fact it's on the person's choice. Kids, younger adults, if you're growing up and you're hearing this video and watching it right now, don't be this dumb. Don't take the blame. It's like, take the blame, automatically apologize, and move on. I'm sorry, I don't wake up to feel the blame of everyone else. You shouldn't either. This whole TikTok is nightmarishly stupid. God.
And the fact is, at least anecdotally, lots of fat people report being desired by many people.
I agree with that. They're mostly desired by people who are promoting liposuction, gastrointestine, the elastic band goes inside, that stuff. Most fast food chain restaurants, maybe some chubby chasers. Those are the and medical practitioners. Anywhere they can get those obese people to say, hey, you're healthy as hell, but you better get on that scale so I can charge you extra. You know who else is desiring fat people right now? Airlines, because they're going to charge more for seats. Yeah. It's the body type and what you're attracted to does not matter. It never matters. It doesn't matter. You cannot, again, I'm going to stress this again. You can't blame someone else for not being attracted to you. You can't. I have 2 feet. Does that mean if someone doesn't want to date me because I have 2 feet that they're feet phobic? Or I have too many fingers? Does that make them finger phobic? My God. Like, who lets these mentally unstable people on TikTok? They don't belong on the internet. They belong in a self-help group to realize that pointing the finger at themselves before at others would probably make themselves realize where they want to take themselves in 5 years or in 3 weeks. Put down the sandwich and pick up some security, some self-confidence.
But the piece that isn't there is the social acceptance. And again, that's also true for other marginalized identities. Maybe you are sexually attracted to fat people, but you can't see yourself in a romantic relationship with one because you've never seen that replicated in media.
Stop talking. It falls under you and how much influence media and the outside world puts on you. Factors exist, but it's your choice to change your image or not. Like the same way you made the choice to make this TikTok video and wag your finger in this passive-aggressive fatphobia learning lesson, you made that choice. Just like other people make the choice whether to date or not date you or anyone else. That's it. It's not marginalized people. It's a choice. It's their preference as a human being.
Or maybe you love a fat person, but you're too afraid of what your friends and family would say if you introduced them. Or you're too afraid of what it would say about you to be with someone who is lower on the desirability totem pole.
Okay, so if you love a person, why would you be too afraid to show them to your friends or family or what other people would say? If you love them, isn't that the unconditionally thing we all hear about? No one else's words or opinions or views would matter, wouldn't they? That doesn't make sense. Love is that thing where two people come together because they are not only fit for each other, because they want to see how a relationship goes. They are wanting each other. They desire each other. It doesn't fall into the pretense is, well, my mama might make fun of me, and my daddy might call you a tubby or a land whale, so I don't know if we can be in a serious relationship. Bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's another cop-out. God, I feel like I'm losing my mind on the internet.
You stay classy.